We are going out for roughly an 18-mile run. Earlier this morning, I went down to Newport Beach, California, and did about 3.5 miles there. And then shortly after that, I met up with some co-workers and squeezed in another 8 miles with them. So now we're out here. I'm using a handheld flask. I've got the Raid 2 belt that I'm using to hold 4 gels, a 17-ounce flask, and some wipes in case I have to use the restroom. But feeling pretty good. I got about 5.5 hours of sleep. And then when I woke up, got some breakfast at Brugger's Bagels. Had about 2 signature sandwiches with some OJ. So that really kind of helped to fuel me for the runs earlier in the morning. And yeah, so we're going to tally up 30 miles for the day. So far, feeling so good. And we're going to finish strong. So I'll see you guys later. What is up, everybody? Today is Wednesday, March 11th. And we are doing a 15-mile run. 5 of those miles are going to be here on this lovely trail on a hill that goes about 0.65 miles up and 0.65 miles down. And I'm going up and down it for a total of 5 miles, which is roughly about 3,000 feet of climbing. So just trying to incorporate vert, and I feel like this will help with speed and lactate threshold and just keeping the legs strong. So that's what we're out here doing. Yesterday, I only ran for a mile, like at around 11:30 at night. It was just a rough day. So 1 mile is better than no miles. And so that was yesterday. And right now we're on our last trip up this hill. And I'll come back down. And then it's another 5 miles. Easy zone 2 running back to the house. And I really hope that I can squeeze out another 15 later tonight. Just nice and easy. Because this is a killer right now, for sure. So, yeah. If I haven't said it already, this is episode 2 of the road to the Leona Divide 100-mile Ultramarathon, located in Lake Hughes, California, over by Six Flags Magic Mountain. And it will be my first 100-mile ultramarathon with about 13 to 16,000 feet of climbing. So, yeah, it's a lot. But I do have a couple ultramarathons underneath my belt. I did the 33-miler up in Big Bear, California, called the Holcomb Valley Trail Run. Shortly after that, I did a 50-miler here in Silverado Canyon, California. And then this past January of 2026, I did the Sean O'Brien 100K, located over in Malibu, California. So, in case you didn't know. So, that's that. And hopefully I'll see you guys later tonight. All right. Peace. All right. We are out here getting 15 miles. And I think it's a little bit past midnight. Let's see. Yep. It is 12:30 a.m. Thursday, March 10th or the 11th, I think. So I started the run about an hour and a half ago, and I had to squeeze in 15 more so I could get 30 for the day, and so I can meet my total weekly mileage goal, which is 90 miles for the week. My week starts on Sunday and ends on Saturday. So I had to come out here and just get the miles in, doing everything we can to make sure we're ready for that 100-mile race. So no excuses, just get your miles in. All right, I'll see you guys at the end. It is Thursday, and we're about to finish up a 15-mile run. I threw in some speed play, so a little fartlek workout, just speeding up and slowing down on certain segments of my run. And then we're gonna head home, get ready for work, and then we'll come home tomorrow and get a couple more miles. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Friday. It's about 5 in the afternoon. Earlier this morning, I got home from work at 8 a.m., went to bed at around 9 a.m., and then got up at around 3:30 in the afternoon, took the dogs for a walk, and then got back home and got ready for this run. So right now we're just doing a nice and easy 5 miles, slow and steady conversational pace, and then we'll head home. We'll get ready to go back into work tonight, working the night shifts, 12 hours, 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. And in between my shifts, I always just try and squeeze in 5 miles, whether I'm alone or with the dogs. So we'll wrap this up, we'll head home, finish, and then jump straight into work for the night. So, all right, see you guys tomorrow. We are running 5 miles today. It is Saturday. It's about 5:15 in the afternoon. Just running with Hazel. Nice little run. Got home this morning at around 8 a.m. Passed out at around 8:30 a.m. And then woke up, got ready for the run, and we'll go back into work tonight. So, get about 6.5 hours of sleep. Usually in between my night shifts, that's roughly the amount of time that I get for sleep. And then it's just get right up, have a little tailwind, a little yerba mate, and out we go for 5 miles. So we got a mile left till we get back home. And yeah, like I said, just get ready for work for tonight. We'll come back home tomorrow morning and we'll knock out a nice and easy, steady pace 15 miles for tomorrow. So that's the schedule. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, that does it. That wraps up the week. I think the only day I missed was Sunday. I got a 3.5 mile walk with my dogs and my girlfriend, and then later on I squeezed in a mile run at night, and that totaled up to a total of about 93 miles for the week. So that was the only day I missed. 93 miles for the week. And that wraps up the episode. This is the road to the Leona Divide 100-mile race. This is going to be my very first 100-mile race. Thank you for watching. It's about 2 a.m. Just gotta make an outro to wrap it up. It is a lot of work trying to put these videos together and juggle uh, various platforms. So, that being said, I'll see you guys on the next episode. See you soon.